Odell Beckham Jr. is currently on waivers, which means every team in the league has the opportunity to put in a claim for him before 4 p.m. Eastern today. And it goes in reverse order of the standings. So right now the Detroit Lions would have the first claim, and the Tennessee Titans. Who has the best record?
Arizona.
Arizona Cardinals would have the last. And so if any team claims him, then whichever one is highest in the order gets him. But they also have to eat the $7.25 million still left on his salary for this year. So I would expect that he doesn't get claimed, which means at 4:01 p.m. Eastern, he's a free agent who can sign with any team, and I would expect that to happen in short order.
And how are you defining short order?
I think we'll probably know something tonight.
Meaning in time to play this weekend?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so there you have it. So we got a pretty significant
we got to pay him.
Event
no,
here.
You don't have to pay him. The Browns have to pay him.
The Browns will have to pay him. If he clears waivers, and the Browns have to pay his salary, and you get him for a song. I mean, you get him for next to nothing. And so this is a significant move. Is there any reporting you can give us on who would be the likeliest candidate to sign him?
Just you try and get a sense of who might be interested. You know, technically you're still subject to the tampering rule when a guy's on waivers. Though I mean, we can get So I think I'm watching out for a bunch of NFC West teams. Honestly, the Rams, the 49ers, the Seahawks, I think are all teams that could have some level of interest. Would not be surprised to see the Patriots make a move on this. It seems like a Bill Belichick kind of thing to do. I'm not sure. Am I missing anybody we've talked about?
Well, we talked about Green Bay, but that's not something they historically.
Doesn't seem like them, right? Yeah.
But it seems like something that they might want to consider. I mean, I don't know what the Rodgers. There are relationships. All these guys have relationships. Jeff Darlington comes on Get Up all the time and talks with me about how Tom Brady, and Odell have a relationship and have talked about wanting to play together.
That's an interesting one.
Together. And that would be a very Buccaneers-like move. I have no idea what the relationship is like between Rodgers and Odell, but that to me feels like it would be a factor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that Odell cares about winning. We've heard that a lot, but I think he also cares about the fact that several years of his career have kind of gone up in smoke, and he was on Hall of Fame trajectory as far as popularity and production was considered early in his career, so he needs to regain that. And I'm sure he cares about winning, but he's a human. We all care about the way that we're perceived. So I think he's going to be it's going to be at the front of his mind, like what team he can go to. The same way Tom Brady made sure that he went to a good landing spot, Odell Beckham's going to be smart about where he lands.
That's why I think if he ends up choosing his destination, which I think is most likely, you look at a contending team with a good quarterback, probably a veteran one, although, again, that New England situation, I can't rule it out.
So what you're telling us is your expectation is that tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Eastern time, when we start Get Up, our lead story is going to be Odell Beckham has signed somewhere. That's going to have happened.
In these situations, we've seen it happen quickly. When Antonio Brown was waived by the Raiders right before the season a couple years ago, Patriots had a deal in place with him an hour later. So it would not be unprecedented if something were to happen right away.
Yeah, I'm sure there was no tampering involved in that.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.